YouTube, what's going on, family? It's your boy Concise the Barber, and we are back with another Sunday night live. Y'all know I love doing this, man. We got a lot to talk about, man. We're gonna be here just for a little bit of time, doing something just a little bit different. So, everybody, I have IG over here real quick. So, if you're on IG right now, hop right on over to YouTube. We are doing an interesting stream. We're gonna be talking about some stuff. You do not want to miss this live. We are going to be talking about a few things because the industry is still elevating. The industry is still elevating, and we're gonna have to talk about it. You know what I mean? Like there's some things that is going on when it comes to products, events, uh, honestly, just brands, companies. There's classes, coming out. Like we got to talk about this stuff. You know what I mean? And there's something that I do want to talk about when it comes to barbering. That we're going to get into because it seems like even though this gets talked about in a sense, it doesn't get talked about to the importance. Like there's like a real true importance of this one thing in barbering, and it seems like there are some barbers that are struggling with this, and I would like to talk about it. So, and today I have like PowerPoint. I have slides for y'all, man. So y'all, I know y'all get tired of just looking at my face all the time. So we're gonna do this right, man. So let me go ahead and just put myself to the corner, man. And the first thing we're gonna talk about is some barber products. As you guys see, these are a few of the most recent stuff that is coming out. Now, I know most of y'all probably seen it on IG, but the JRL shaver. Now, this thing is crazy. Like, let's be real. It does not sit on the shaver. It is floating because of the magnets. I gotta see how this works, right? I really do, because that sounds very, very interesting to me, right? And then the picture in the middle, this is completely throwback. This this is something that how can I say this? If you want to have it at your station, if this is a collector item that you really want to have, this is something that I probably won't cut somebody's hair with, just being honest, unless I do like a challenge, you know what I mean? A mid fade in 30 minutes with this thing. So to me, it's a dope product. It's very, very cool. I like the fact that they bringing back some of this old school stuff, man. I really, really do. And now they have a precision saber trimmer from Stylecraft. Kyle the Barber, what's going on? We are definitely in the building, bro. I appreciate you. We have a new trimmer from Stylecraft, and they gave us the small blade. To me, I've been waiting for this because I've been waiting for somebody to come out with just a small blade trimmer. Not the fact that we get a trimmer with a wide blade and then we have to purchase a small blade, but it comes with the small blade already on it. So we definitely going to see some new things coming out. And I'm kind of glad it came out with the small blade. There's about a few trimmers that I know of that came out with a small blade, and that was the Andis Slimline, the Pro LIs, and the Wall. What are those small things? Not the Retro T cut. Even though that was somewhat of a small blade, but the Heroes, the Wall Heroes, small blade. Now, interesting. This product is not on this page, but Wall is coming out with a new small blade. They're coming out with a new small blade, and almost kind of looks like the slim lines. We're going to see what it is that they come out with. I did speak with Wall a little bit about it, so we're really gonna see how this affects the barber industry. Small blades are coming back, and I told y'all, if y'all seen any of my videos, I've been talking about small blades on trimmers because they're great with people that have those short foreheads, and it's also great for hair, like for design. So to me, that is dope that we are getting more products like that. And if I was y'all, I would invest in a small blade. You will not miss it. You will not miss uh not have like you will not miss the TY blade is what I'm trying to say. You're gonna appreciate the small blade if you have it in your thing. So let's get to the next thing. And also, if y'all have questions, please put them in the comment section. We are going to get to them. So here are some things that I would like to talk about as well. These are the barber events that are happening. I hope you guys are going to either one. I am going to try my best. Most likely, I'll be going to the CT Barber Expo. I was thinking about the IBS in New York, March 3rd through the 5th, but CT Barber Expo, Cinco de Mayo, around that time, like, it's going to be some good events coming out. Now, these are just some events, you know what I mean? It's not all of them, but these are the most recent ones that I do know that is coming out. And I've never been to IBS New York, but I would love to go to one. And I honestly think that um other than just barbering expos, I think a lot of barbers need to go to a lot of hair industry, like beauty expos, so you can see some of the difference, and you can honestly see there's other more opportunities and stuff like that. So that is definitely one I really would love to catch. However, I will be somewhere else, and you guys will be on the journey with me. Trust me, because that is going to be an interesting event. But these are the things that is going on right now. Hopefully, you guys look up this stuff, check it out for yourself, and go to these expos. I honestly think exposure networking is very, very, very important to even just being part of this industry, because you could be in here for 10, 15 years and you ain't never been to nothing. And it's just like, you don't really understand. I ain't gonna say you don't really understand, but you haven't opened yourself up to newer things. So I would definitely say, y'all, save up some money and let's get to these expos. You know what I mean? So let me go ahead and get to these comments real quick before we get into the next section. Uh JRL shave looks interesting. It does. It does. So I'll be honest, for me, um, I am wondering, I seen how it kind of looks, right? I think a few of us did. I wonder how you clean it. I wonder how you clean that, the cutter. I'm curious. So I can't wait to have it in my hand and really see how that really works. We need a small blade for Babyliss style blades. Uh yeah, yeah. I honestly think that they might go in that direction. It would be dope if they had it with the blue blade too, right? Or the chameleon blade. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Uh More getting in, man. I'm getting a snap for a trimmer tomorrow at 125. Can't beat that. Nah, you can't beat that, especially when they came out at like $249. Like getting the clipper and the trimmer was five to almost $600. That was crazy. The Wall A-line small blade trimmer is coming. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. I can't wait to see how that bad boy is going to cut. Now, I do know it's more of an introduction type of trimmer, but it probably still, like, for an advanced barber, you can probably make this thing really work for your favor. So I can't wait to see how that joint's gonna look. I also think Wall's coming out with this super taper clipper around July. That would be dope. That would be dope. That would be dope. I can't wait. I can't wait. I tried it. It's not that great, the A-line. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think it's more like an introduction. But if there's people out there that are like sharpening blades, trying to zero gap and stuff like that, I think you can make it work. But I know a lot of us like things to just automatically work without us doing anything. I'm one of them, to be honest. Happy Sunday night, Barber fan. What's going on with everybody? And I'm glad y'all here with me, man, because like I said, we got a few things we want to talk about. So let's get back into the slides, right? So the next thing I want to talk about is let me, matter of fact, I would like to ask y'all some questions. And before I get into this even more, I'm gonna hop off of IG. If you're on my IG, hop on my YouTube and subscribe, follow Bella, and let's get on this live and let's conversate. So appreciate y'all for coming on IG. All right, so let's get up off of here. All right, we here. And so let's get into this, right? Client retention. Let's talk about this. How are y'all with your client retention? Give me a percentage of 100%, 90%, 80%. Put in the comments, where are you at with client retention? And we're going to talk about these two questions that you guys see right here in yellow, because to me, this is where it truly, truly starts, right? And we got to talk about it because I've noticed that have you ever noticed Um, there's certain people that just float around. You know, if you had somebody sit in your chair and they always tell you like, "Oh, I usually go over here, but sometimes I'll go over here, and I go over here." Like, there are times that when I hear that, honestly, this might sound interesting to y'all. I don't like clients to experience that. Even if they're not my clients, I don't like them to experience the fact that a barber or whoever they go to is making them feel to the point that they might need to go to somebody else because their work is questionable, right? Like, let's be real. Like, we all strive to keep our client retention at a high percentage. So, my question is, how do you welcome them? To me, that is very, very important. You gotta be I ain't gonna say you gotta be. It'll be good for you to be a type of person that knows how to welcome people into your chair, especially new people. How is your energy? Do you smile when you say, "Hello, welcome to such and such"? "How can I help you?" How do you welcome them is very, very important. If you do not do that part, I don't know what to tell you. Like, just to say, if somebody comes into the barbershop and they sit down and the only thing they hear from you is who's next, I'm gonna tell you right now, they don't feel welcome. They're not gonna tell you that, but they definitely don't feel welcome. Because who's next is you treating it as uh how can I say this? Like you don't have to do that part. You don't have to connect with them. You just doing whatever just to make sure you making a quick dollar. And hey, I'm here. I know how good I am. I'm nice. So who's next? Come on. No, that door open up. Hello, how y'all doing? Welcome to Divine Hair Studios. We'll be right with you in a second. Thank you for coming today. I hope your day is going well. Just give us a few seconds. If they have to wait, if they're coming to you, greet them. Hello, how you doing? Honestly, if y'all have booking appointments on websites, greet them with their name. You know what I mean? I'll say the last 2 weeks, I had a lot of new clients, and I greet them with their name, and they like the fact that I even take out the time to greet them with their name. If you're not doing that, then why why not? Why not? If you want them to come back, why not? They need to understand how it's gonna feel once they get into your place of business. They need to know that. Now, who's a great business that does that, right? I'll say most of the time. Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A, for real, if your business is struggling and like knowing how to welcome somebody, everybody take a trip to Chick-fil-A and really just study how they welcome people. You get what I'm saying? Because even just how they talk, they don't even got to see you, just on the intercom. You know what I'm saying? They talk to you like they care about you being there and thank you for being there. These people don't have to come to your business. You know what I mean? They really don't. But the fact that they chose to, you should appreciate that. So how do you welcome them is very important. You know what I mean? And now here's something I always talk about. What do they see? When they come into your business, what do they see? Let's see if somebody will put something in the comment section. When you walk into a business, what's a business that you walked into and once you seen the vibe of it, it's like, yeah, I can rock with this. What business was that? Doesn't matter what it is or whose business it is. Doesn't matter what brand. Don't matter if it's a restaurant. What what is a place that it's like, yo, I love going there? Corn said he has 90% of retention. That's beautiful. Smile and wave, gentlemen. Be personable and treat them like family, not like a number. Exactly. Service goes never goes out of style. Exactly. Everybody has to serve. That should be your number one thing. But what is a brand? What is a business that you love going to? What's something that you like to see? Now, okay, so I'll tell y'all one of mine. My store that I like going to is Express. I love the vibe of Express. You know what I mean? Now, sometimes 90% of their employees are great employees. Sometimes you might get somebody that kind of like is just quick with you. You get what I'm saying? But nobody that's completely rude. But what I like to see about Express is how clean and organized they are. I love that because I can walk into something and be like, yeah, I like that. Now, I'm going to tell y'all a story that I can't stand walking into. I'm just being 100. Burlington. Burlington Coat Factory, for some reason, for me, is just too chaotic. It's too much. Stuff be all over the floor. Stuff ain't put back the right way. It just, it just looks terrible for me. You know what I mean? Like I'm not even trying to knock them in that, in that way. But if I had to go off by what I see, there's those too big of a difference. You get what I'm saying? Too big of a difference. The Apple Store, yes, the Apple Store is the clean aesthetic. Sometimes the Apple Store, you don't even want to touch nothing. You get what I'm saying? There are some stores it's like, oh nah, I don't even want to touch nothing. Just being in here, I feel like I'm about to mess something up. You know what I mean? But what do they see when they walk into your business? Now, here's the real thing. I'm not sure if y'all the owner, a manager. I'm not sure if you just a barber in a barber shop. I'm not sure if you in a suite. But no matter what, you have to think about it like this. If you work there and you realize the problem, serve. If you work there, you realize the problem, serve. If it's a mess and you know how you can help with that, then help with that. Because if I'm in a barber shop and everybody's cutting doing their thing and I notice some things that needs to be cleaned up, I'm going to clean it up because honestly it's a reflection of all of us. It's not just them like, well, they messy, but my stuff stays clean. Some people have that. You get what I'm saying? Now, I'm not talking about like their station in a sense because if they're cutting, you can't just be like, that would be kind of rude. I'm just talking about the aesthetic of the shop. If you have a clean environment, if they see a clean environment, I'm trying to tell you that this is something that they're going to want to come back to. Not only that, they're going to bring their kids, they're going to bring their family, they're going to bring people. Like you have no idea how important that is. I had people that come to me due to the fact that, man, once I walked in here, bro, I know I was coming back. They didn't even get a cut from you yet. Once I walked in here, I knew I was coming back. The family vibe that we allow people to see, the laughter, everything, the conversations, like you have to care about that. The 50 plants that my wife put in our build in our business matters. You know what I mean? 50 of them. We Hobby Lobby in them fake plants that cost $50 each. I'm sorry, but in some seasons, but because some was like 60 and 80. But anyway, that stuff matters, y'all. That stuff matters. Now, y'all have to do it like us. Y'all don't have to be like us, but keep a clean environment. Make sure that your tools are clean. Make sure that they can see that you stay clean. Sometimes my tools will be clean and I will clean my stuff in front of my clients just to let them know that they're getting clean stuff. They're getting clean tools. If you guys are not doing that, I ain't gonna say you have to be like me, but all I'm trying to say is that it helps your client retention. These two things that we probably don't even think about. I didn't even get to the haircut. I didn't even get to the consultation. I didn't get to none of that. I didn't get to your skills. How is your people skills? You get what I'm saying? You could be the nicest barber in the world and is a terrible person when it comes to people skills. Like, I don't like getting my hair cut with somebody, they dumb nice, but they don't know how to talk to nobody. They don't know how to greet nobody. Like, none of that stuff is gonna work for me. Give me a second, y'all. Babe, that's Isaac and Tracy. But okay. But if I was y'all, these are the things. If you're struggling with client retention or you want your percentage to get higher, focus on these two things. Focus on these two things. Because if you do, I guarantee you it'll be a difference. I promise you it'll be a difference. Let me get to the comments real quick. All right, Wills Duncan said Fort Worth Barber Supplies always has great employees that care about clippers and barbering. Chick-fil-A. Yes, Fort Worth Barber Supply, clean aesthetic. I'm not even in Texas, and I know they have a clean aesthetic. Like for real, for real. It's nice in there. The classes, when they host, they do things because they love to show people the value. They want people to have that experience. And you got to give people that the same thing at your own shop. It ain't even about the cut most of the time, it's how you make them feel. Exactly. We're in a service business. We have to serve in all platforms. But if you're that's like going now, let me just say this. Let's say you want to buy a car, right? You want to buy a car and you go to a dealership. And let's say the dealership, I'm gonna give you two ways of how this dealership can look. One dealership looks like a junkyard, right? And this dealership has one of the best skills salesmen that you know what I mean? Like he knows his stuff. He knows his stuff for real, for real. Some people will probably never get to that person because their dealership looks like a junkyard. Now, let's say another dealership looks like a Lexus or Audi dealership, and the salesman is just he's okay. You get what I'm saying? He might need some help every now and then, or whatever like that. He might ask some questions from somebody else. But no matter what, the aesthetic, the cleanness, how things look, that right there helps you like, I really do want this car. You know what I mean? Like to be honest, you're going to walk in there a lot faster than going into the junkyard. So, what do they see is very, very important. All right, let's see another comment. My local comic store in El Paso, Asylum Comics, has great customer service. When I first got stationed here, they made me feel like I knew them forever. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. People skills over your other skills. I'll push you way back, but you'll still want to come back and book again on the spot. Yeah, yeah. You could jack somebody's hair up, you know what I mean? And they'll work with you because how you made them feel. That is real. I feel like I struggle with continuing conversations. I'm good at breathing and cutting. Okay, so your environment matters, right? Um, when if if the conversation is just the consultation, would it be getting done today? And you say, okay, I'll do that, whatever, right? Sometimes, like I like having a TV. And this is how I learn what my clients like, what they like, because I ask certain questions. How's your day? Well, what plans do you have for today? You know what I mean? Like I would ask certain questions like that. Um, I might put something on the TV. Now, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't always keep sports on my TV. I watch a lot of YouTube. Sometimes I watch some sports. Sometimes I watch like this might sound crazy to y'all, but trust me, it can have conversations. Like the $1 million houses, people reviewing them and stuff like that. I have certain clients that watch the same people because I put that type of stuff on. Sometimes I have conversation starters with certain things. I don't really put news and politics, but people like talking about that sometimes as well. But all you got to do is kind of like fill out the vibe of your client to see what direction you need to go. It's okay sometimes to be quiet and cut if that is the desire of your client. Serve them in that need. But if they seem like a person they like to talk, you ask them if they into sports or they into certain hobbies. Like this is the stuff I talk about. It's like talking to somebody that you want to become a friend with in a sense. You get what I'm saying? So I understand that a lot of us we got into this industry to cut hair and not much of serving in a sense through like other ways of communicating and having conversations. But you got to add those things into it. You know what I mean? Like you have to learn how to connect with them. Most people want to be heard, so just listen. Yeah, yeah, that's real. That's real. I I can tell. I don't know about y'all, but I can tell when a client comes in and how they respond, be like, all right, they got something going on. How is everything, man? Everything okay? Like sometimes being real with them, that lets them know that they can open up to you. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes they will just come out the woodwork. It's like I have a suite. So my client will come in and he just sometimes they just vent. I close the door. You get what I'm saying? And we'll talk. So yeah, sometimes they just wanna be heard. All right, fam. I'm about to eat dinner. Y'all have a great week and be blessed. All right, appreciate it, Chris. Appreciate that. So, what I haven't read, recap of the class. Let me tell you about this class I just had, right? This class was Fade in Business. Me and my wife hosted this class. It was at our shop. It was it was a beautiful experience to do that with my wife, to be honest. This is not that wasn't my first class that I did, but it was my first one of my first virtual classes. That this no, that was my first virtual class that I did. But I talked about client retention and I talked about uh, certain fade techniques. It's a lot of stuff that people sometimes tend to miss when it comes to knowing how to fade. A lot of times we make fading hard. So I did a class on this stuff, and my wife talked about social media content and business. So I thought about this, right? And it's completely up to y'all. You know, it's whatever. If you guys would like to see the recap of the class, right? I will honestly, I will sell it to you. I will sell it to you for just $20. If you would like that, just put a yes in the comments and I will get your information. Or you can the next slide, let me see if it's the next slide. You can either reach out to either one of these to stay in the know so I can connect with you and get you that recap of the class. I was trying to tell people invest in yourself, especially starting out in 2024, because if not, then honestly, you're going to be behind. You're going to be behind. So there are some things that you're going to need in 2024. There's a lot of things going on that's going to happen that you want to make sure that you stay ahead of the game. And I'm trying to help those that honestly value my opinion, value how I look at things, so you guys can be better at being a person, a barber, and in business. Like I want y'all to grow. I want y'all to excel. And this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. So if you guys want that class, matter of fact, just email me. I have my email here, concise2barber@gmail.com. Email me and I will send you the link to how to get that class for just $20. Y'all the only ones I'm going to do it for $20. I ain't gonna hold you. I'll probably jump up to 40 for everybody else, but y'all are the only ones right now to get it for $20. I'm not trying to break y'all or anything like that, but I think it's very important to invest in yourself because no matter what, the classes that you take, you're going to learn something. Now, I'll be real with you. You could take a class and be like, you know what? This was either a good investment or it was a bad investment, but either way, you learned something from it. Now, I'm telling you right now, this this class is not a bad investment. I'm just being real with you. There's a lot of things that I have invested into, a lot of money. Most of it was great, and some of it was like, okay. But I'm telling you, if somebody had this for me, I'm getting this class. I'm getting this class. Not because I did it. I'm just telling you the information that I have give. I give with a different perspective because a lot of times we get the same information over and over again. I talk about struggle points. Not everybody's struggle is the same. So I like to ask people that are there, what are your struggle points? You know what I mean? I'm just not going to teach you how I fade. If you ask me a certain question about something, I'm going to help you. So there's a lot of that in this class. So email me if you guys want that information. But this is all my stuff that you guys, if you want to connect with me, talk and discuss about some things, I appreciate y'all. So this is something else right here. If you guys want some discount codes, these are my discount codes. At the bottom, this is Williamsport Barber Bowman Supply. I'm going to go ahead and put their link because I wasn't able to put the link on the let me see. I'm just going to go to the homepage, okay? But yeah, the PowerPoint, I was not able to put the link, but this is their link. You guys can copy and paste that and you can use my discount code. I just want to save you guys some money if you guys need any type of products or whatever like that. But I'm doing this stuff, man, for y'all. I want us as an industry to elevate. I want us to elevate and I really want us to impact our clients. I want you to impact your families. I want you to impact your business. I want you to grow. I want us to be better in almost every aspect of our life. You know what I mean? This is something that I don't play with. When I got into barbering, I knew that I had to take it serious for one, because I got in at the age of 30. I know some of y'all probably don't believe that, but I got in at the age of 30 and I couldn't play no games. If you're young, you have time. Like you sometimes you don't take everything so serious, but I appreciate the young barbers now because they're taking it more serious now, right? And I appreciate y'all for doing that because it's showing even the older ones like, yo, they're going in. You know what I mean? Kind of have to match that energy. That's why I say investing in yourself is very important. Investing in yourself is very important because you need to grow. You need to make sure that you're staying with the industry and ahead. You get what I'm saying? So I want y'all to excel. Don't forget the things that I have said when it comes to client retention. How do you welcome them? And what do they see is very important. And I do talk about this in the class. I talk about when they sit down. I talk about the chair. I talk about a lot because if you know how to do these things on a daily basis, I promise you the best thing you can do for your job is make people feel great. Because guess what people are going to do? Yo, did y'all ever go over here? Man, that place looks dope. The people are great. And they say, and I got a nice cut because the and part is like the cherry on top. It's not even the full thing that they really cared about or experienced. It's just the cherry on top. You know what I mean? A lot of people can cut hair. Everybody can do clean fades. A lot of people can, cut better than me, just to be honest. But I love to make people feel welcome. I really, really do. That is something that I strive for. And I always try to figure out how can I make them even feel more welcome. You get what I'm saying? Even the services that you do, the extra services that you do, even how you do them matters. How you do them matters. You get what I'm saying? So invest in yourself, y'all. That's what I really want y'all to get from this. Invest in yourself. Also, go to some barber events. I definitely think that's dope that we have this stuff to go to. If you've never been to any of them, just try this year. Please make 2024 different than 2023. Expand, stretch, grow. You know what I mean? Connect with people. So that is definitely something dope. And I'm going to end it off with the barber products. I love barber products. Y'all know that about me. I can't wait to try this stuff, man. If you guys are in need of a product, these are the newest ones coming out and more. But I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get up off of here. If y'all have any questions, please let me know. Reach out to me. This is my information right here. And also, here are the discount codes again if you guys need them. So I appreciate y'all so much for staying connected with me. There's a few of us that we rock all the time, and we'll be on here for a real, real long time. We get into some real serious conversations about stuff, but I want y'all to grow. I want y'all to grow. I want your business to be well. And I can't wait to honestly see the testimonies of your business growing. Honestly, me and my wife, we have room to grow in many places, in many areas, and we continue to invest in ourselves. I'm not at a place where I'm not uh, being a student. I'm always a student. I always want to learn, and I like to give that back. You know what I mean? I don't want to do anything just to do it, and trying to make a quick dollar. I don't cut hair to make a quick dollar. I cut hair because I love making people feel great. I really, really do. I believe that's one of the gifts that God has that He's given me. I think that's one of my ministries that He has placed me because the type of person that I am and how passionate I am about it. So that's what I have for y'all. If y'all have any questions, we're gonna take some questions right now. It doesn't matter what it's about, but let's go ahead and take some questions real quick. I'll say about for another 10 to 15 minutes. Um, With Duncan, I appreciate you for emailing me. Kyle the Barber, powerful message, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But if y'all have any questions other than the things that I talked about, or even if other things I talk about, please put it in the comment section right now. I know this is a little different, but I came ready. I came ready this Sunday. I had to because I wanted y'all to feel and get some value. You know what I mean? A lot of times I like coming on here just talking about just products and all of that jazz. I went IG live not so long ago. I have a product right here, but we're gonna talk about that another time. I think what I giving y'all today, I think that was very, very important. So yeah. If y'all have any questions, let me know. If not, y'all have a great night. I'll give it another minute or two. I don't want to waste uh any of your time or hold up your time. So yeah. If y'all have any questions for me, what I think about certain stuff, just let me know. Can you read? Okay. I didn't even see that. Some clients, the barbershop is the only place they feel heard. Exactly. Exactly. But I feel like I can't tell the difference between a quiet client than other barbers in the shop. Wait, let me say this again. But I feel like I can't tell the difference between a quiet client. Then other barbers in the shop talk and make my client laugh. I immediately think when I'm not here, he'll go to them. Ah, so Wilts, I'm sorry. I want to jack your name up. Hmm. If so that means it's something about you. You might feel timid. You might feel like honestly, you might be overthinking it. You might be overthinking the fact that like, yo, how do I make this work? Honestly, you already have the domain where it works. The barbershop is the place where people vent, is where they let go and let loose. And honestly, it starts with you. If you had to be the example of that, then be that. If there is something like I'm one of these type of barbers. Let's say me and my clients were watching something and or I hear something and I'll respond to the TV like, what did they just say? That was crazy. And I'll say something about it and my client will laugh and then they will comment. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes you have to loosen yourself up and let the environment uh let the environment really let that conversation flow. But you have to be a part of the environment. If you allow yourself to stay on the island, then you kind of make it harder for them to connect with you. So make it more loose, be more lighter, and be more welcoming to have the conversation yourself. Because an icebreaker is, hey, what do you have planned for today? What do you have going on? How did you hear about us? Like there's few things, you know what I mean, that you can say. You know what I mean? Do you have a favorite team? And if you like, there's things like they have a favorite team. Honestly, I heard people say I'm a Patriot fan. I told them, I said, look, man, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know if I can cut your hair, bro. I said that just to break ice and just to have them laugh a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Because people like feeling like they can have those type of conversations with you. So don't make it too serious of a thing that you sit them down, you ask them what they want, and you stay quiet and just cut hair. Fill the room. You get what I'm saying? So I hope that really helped you. Uh, how, yeah. How do you feel? How do you deal with people close to you not supporting you in terms of barbering? Hold on. I had to put them horns on, babe. I had to put them horns. You missed it. And you like, you stupid. Oh man. So how do I deal with it? You ready? I ain't gonna hold you. You might be surprised at this answer. I don't have expectations of people that's close to me not to support me. I realize when it comes to business, when it comes to business, when you are doing what you love to do, sometimes the people that's the closest to you have nothing to do with your business or the gift or whatever. They have nothing to do. I don't have the expectation. I don't want to expect them to support me. And here's why. Because when you are doing something like this, and if you feel like that's the gift or God has purposed you in that thing, then you just have to do that. Surprisingly, you will get more support from those that don't know you for your business. And honestly, that lets you know that you're doing the right thing. Let's say it like this. Let's say that you had a business and your only supporters are those that are close to you. How much would your business grow? Let's say you have, let's honestly say you have 20 to 30 people that's close to you. Your business will cap, but your business doesn't have no outside source supporting you. So here's the thing. Not to say it wouldn't be nice for them to support you. Not to say that it would be great for them to support you, but I don't have the expectation for them to support me. I have a business and I have to do what's best for my business. And I have to stay focused on my business. Like, and I'm talking, it could even be like we talking close, like family, you know what I mean? People in the same house. It could be, friends, best friends, no matter what. You got to do what you got to do because a lot of times what happens is those that are close to you that don't support your business, they come years down the road like, yo, I always knew you was good, bro. Okay. And don't feel no type of way, to be honest. Just do what you need to do, but be about your business. If they close to you and they come to you later and they're like, yo, don't look for no discount. If you value my stuff now, value my stuff. You know what I mean? If your haircuts is $50, hey, if the unc come through, it's like, yeah, nephew, I was gonna get in here sooner or later. How much is it? Tell him $50. Be about your business, no matter what, no matter what, because it's not about. How can I say this? Not everybody is going to take that journey with you. It's not about that. It's more about you understanding what your gift is and knowing how to elevate it. And you will get the support from people you didn't think that would support you. Trust me, I know. Like for real, for real. So don't have expectations on those that are close to you to support you, especially from day one. Because a lot of them are gonna have questions like, yo, you sure you're gonna do that? Trust me, I know. I know. But be about your business. All right. Let's see what Corin says. Support strangers will support you more than your family sometimes. Exactly. And just keep grinding. Exactly. Exactly. So, Cal the Barber, I hope that really helps you, man. I hope that motivates you to, you know, not to say prove people wrong, but prove yourself right. Prove yourself right. That's that's the thing. Sometimes we have to shift our mindset. Prove yourself right. So I hope that helped. Anybody else? Anybody else have anything? Got about like 5 more minutes. I ain't even play no music or nothing. Usually I'll be having like a little music in the background. Y'all ain't even say nothing. Oh, I appreciate that. Look, somebody already paid for the class. Somebody already paid for the class. Appreciate that. Once I get your email, I'll send it out. I appreciate that. And honestly, I get that for sure. Blessings, blessings. And honestly, even let me know what you thought of the class. Let me know. Honestly, I want your real true feedback. I want your real true feedback. And like I said, that was my first virtual class, but I'll do some more of them. I'm thinking about doing one in like end of March or early April, but I will let y'all know because there's other stuff I would like to talk about. That was just like there's so much to talk about when it comes to this business that was just like the beginning. You get what I'm saying? So stay tuned. I'll do a lot more. I'm gonna do a breakdown of like barber products, even knowing how to clean stuff, how to modify your own stuff. Like We going to talk about it, man. What's your favorite way to stay productive towards yourself during free time between clientele? Great question. So, what is your favorite way to stay productive towards yourself during free time between clients? So, I'm glad you asked that. And give me 1 second, y'all, because I have this gum and it needs to come out. It was bothering me. It was bothering me. All right. So, this is what I do. How many of y'all, honestly, be real with yourself? Give us a percentage. How many of y'all have a to-do list before your day starts? How many of us know what we're going to do before our day starts? So, this is one thing. Kyle the Barber says make content in between, to be honest. That's one thing, right? So, I have a notebook. I have certain things. I have certain subjects. I have mentor. I have VRA. I have reviews. I have certain content titles. There's certain things that I like doing in between because I have a to do, or a lot of times I write it in my phone, but I have a to do list on what I'm going to do that day. I have a to do list when I have a busy day and my to do list when I don't have a busy day. It's basically like this: if I have a booked up day, that lets me know I need to either record two different types of content, two different types of content with you know, with two different clients. So that's an automatic for me. That's automatic for me that I have to record some type of content. Automatic. Like there is no day that should go that you don't record no content. Now, in your free time, when you have time between stuff, right? This is what I honestly love when I have about like 5 to 6 clients sometimes, and then I have a gap here and there. So this is what I work on. I work on product reviews because that's what I do. I work on the back end of my business to make sure people are getting certain emails. I'm making sure that my services are booked the right way. I try to see how what type of content that I should be doing for my type of business. I make sure that all my stuff is clean. I record cleaning. I record myself cleaning. There is things that I look into. I invest in certain things like classes. I like to do video. So what video classes can I take? Um, I always try to stay in a groove. You know what I mean? I honestly would take out time for myself. You know what? I need to go and give myself a lunch, or I need to get this done. Like there are things that you need to have written down because I like to have stuff written down. Like if I have a to-do list of like 6 things, right? And I have something in between, like a gas in between. All right, what things can I get done right now? Okay, I can get that done now. Let me go ahead and get that done. I can get that done right now. I can get that done. Like there's certain things that you have to make sure you're doing. How can you market yourself better? How much research are you doing in between clientele? Like literally, I watch YouTube videos not even because sometimes, because since I do videos, I watch videos not because of the stuff they're saying. I watch videos just because of the quality, how they even made the video. Like you gotta understand that you gotta start investing in the things that's gonna hone your craft or whatever you're doing. So don't watch, you know, all the time people just cutting hair. You know what I mean? Why not learn about certain clippers? Or why not learn about certain motors, certain blades, understand what they do, why they do it, why people use it. Stuff like that can help your business. It can help you be better. You get what I'm saying? Shear work, knowing how to cut long hair. I have a video coming out. You guys are going to laugh at this video because I was being real transparent about how my shear work needs to get better. And I will be taking a class this year about shear work. But there are things that you need to start doing, and it starts with writing it down on a daily basis. on a daily basis. You have to do that. You got to have a structure. So if you're asking yourself, free time, I don't have much free time. I really don't. Because in my free time, I'm working on my business or I'm working in my business. It's just that. I was the barber while everybody else was chilling. I had the barber book and I'm reading, studying certain things because it's like, yo, I don't know what that was that man had on his head. Let me see if I can find it in the book. That's important. When you become knowledgeable about what you're doing and people know, man, you should see. Like, I have a client still thanking me for the product I told them to get because of the certain hair texture that their child has, because I know that product works very well for them. And every time they come in, "Ray, I really thank you for telling me about this product because it really, really works for him." Because they struggled and they didn't know what to get. So in your free time, which really shouldn't be called free time, you should be honing your craft. You should be becoming more knowledgeable in certain things. That's what you should be doing. What's your opinion of buying promotions from TikTok? I am trying to come up in the social media game. Honestly, I don't do much promotion on TikTok. I just, when it comes to TikTok, I'm not the guru of TikTok. I'm just being honest. But I have, where's my phone? I'm going to show you something. I just have a lot of stuff scheduled out, ready to post. Right now, the most thing I can tell you to be is be consistent. Being consistent on any platform is going to help you grow. If you are posting every now and then it's hard for people to understand who you are. So being consistent is the best marketing strategy that you can have because they need to see who you are. So I'm gonna tell y'all where I'm at right now, right? Give me a second. So this is my TikTok. All of this, hold on, give me a second. All of this is posted. All of this is scheduled. This is schedule, schedule, schedule. Let me come up. Schedule, schedule. I have five more. I have five more. Thank you. I have five more videos already scheduled to be hitting because you gotta stay in the know how. Like you gotta stay in front of people. How they gonna get to know you? Why we keep knowing all the deals at McDonald's, Burger King, Fridays, Red Lobster? Why do we keep knowing these deals that they have? Like you ever have a conversation and somebody's like, "Yo, where y'all want to go eat?" And somebody comes out of nowhere like, "Oh, you know that deal that's going on with such and such," and you be like, "Yeah." Why? Because they keep putting it in front of your face. To be honest, that's the best promotion is being consistent. I wouldn't do much paid promotion. That's just me. I will see what my organic I will see what my organic process and consistency does first. My sheer work is my best attribute. Word. We need a video. Fatal, we need a video, man. You need to be hosting a class or something. I would love to see that. If you haven't, if you do, then we need to know about it. Also shit. Also staring to move away from using guards to fade, going all blades. Ah, dope, dope. I love that. Detachable blades is real. That's something people are not telling others. Shear, clipper over comb, and if you get good with blades to fade, you'll save so much time. That's real. That is real. Guards to me lately are becoming a waste of time. Also putting in lines just make things worse for me. Got you. So my my haircut, my strategy, my foundation of how I like to cut. I don't like putting much lines in. There's only one line that I truly put in, and that is the blade open. That is it. I put the ball line, but that to me, putting the ball line is not really making a line if you put it in the correct way. But I do like using the blade open, fade that down, get that ball line out, and then after that, I fade down. There's no more lines. And I can control the fade of how it looks a lot better. I'll do one more question, y'all. One more question. Yeah, my mouth was dry, babe. Thank you, because I was woo ball line. That's it. Yep, I got you. Respect. Anybody else? If not, if not, like I said, stay in the know. This is how y'all can reach out to me. Email me if you guys want the recap of the class that I did. I guarantee you $20 of this investment will definitely help you. If you have any questions, reach back out to me and we'll be going. You know what I mean? We're gonna be moving, y'all. Like for real, for real. I'll let this stay up for another second. I've been using Blur Guard and detachable. Not used the Blur Guard yet. To be honest, I'm I'm upset with myself for not getting it yet. But I will be for real, for real. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting to get this blade. I do. I keep forgetting. Can't wait to try the upcoming Fat Blade. Yes. Come on, come on. Like, and you know what? I wonder how much is that gonna cost. I'm gonna say between 30 and $40. I could be wrong. I could be way off. Well, and this is coming out. You said I meant the Blur Blade, but and this is coming out with the Fat Blade. They are. So I'll take both of them. But yeah, that's my information. You guys want to reach out to me. I appreciate y'all hopping on. I'm gonna go ahead and get up off of this thing, man. I hope y'all have a blessed night. And I pray y'all take y'all business serious, take yourself serious, and let's continue to strive together. So that being said, I thank y'all for coming on. Y'all have a blessed night. Y'all know how to reach and contact me. And hopefully I see some of y'all at some of these events, man. I really, really would like to see some of y'all in these events, some of these classes that's going on, because there's nothing better than investing in yourself when it comes to the barbering business. All right, y'all. Y'all be blessed and y'all have a great night. Okay, okay, okay. Hold on. Top three babeless blades. Easy. Gold FX, Graphite 2.0, Chameleon blade. Okay. Ended it with that. Y'all have a blessed night.